Matthew chapter 25. Tote homoio setai herbasilea ton uranon decapartenois. Then the kingdom of the skies shall be like to 10 virgins. Haitines labusai das lampadas heauton, which, having took their lamps, exerton esapantersin tu nympiu, went out to meet the bridegroom. Pentede exauton ursan morai, kai pente pronimoi, and 5 out of them were foolish, and 5 wise. Hagar morai, labusatas lampadas auton, ukelabon, meteauton elaion. For the foolish, having took their lamps did not take with them oil. Hoide pronimoi, elabon, elaion, en toisa angeois. Metaton, lampadon, heauton. But the wise ones took oil in the reservoir, the container, with their lamps. In the containers, plural, with their lamps. Chronizontos de tu nympiu, but of the bridegroom taking time. Enustaxan pasai kai ekateudon. All became drowsy and they were sleeping. Messes de nyktos, but in the middle of the night, grauge gegonen, a cry out became, Idu, behold, honympios, the bridegroom, exerceste, esapantesin autu. Be ye going forth into his meeting. Tote ergertersan pasai hypartenoi, ekenai, kai ekosmersan das lampadas heauton. Then all those virgins arose, and they trimmed the lamps, or ordered their lamps. Haide morai tais pronimois epan. Tote hermin ek tu elaiu humon, hoti hai lampades hermon, spennuntai. But the foolish said to the wise, Give to us out of your oil, because our lamps are being snuffed, are going out, are extinguishing. Apekrita son, det hypronimoi. But the wise ones answered, Legusai, saying, Me pote, me arkesa ye hermin kai humin, lest it might not be sufficient for us and for you. Poreueste malon prostus voluntas. Be ye going rather to those selling. Kai agorasate he autais, and buy ye for yourselves. Aperkomenon de auton, and of their going away. Agorasai, to buy. Erten, honympios, the bridegroom came. Kai haihetoimoi eselton metautu estus camus, and the ones being ready entered with him into the marriage feast. Kai eklester her tura, and the door was shut. Hysteron de erkontai, kai hailoi pai paratenoi, legusai, Gurie, anohixon hermin. Afterward, also the rest of the virgins were coming, saying, Lord, Lord, open thou to us. Hode apokrites eben, but he, having responded, said, Amen, lego humin. Amen, I am saying to you, ukoida humas. I have not known you. Gregorete un. Be ye watching, therefore. Hoti ukoidate turn hermeran. For thou hast not known the day, de turn horan, neither the hour. Hosper gar anthropos apodermon, ekalesen tus idius tulus, kai paredoken autois ta hyparkonta autu. For it is just like a man going abroad, called his own servants, and handed over to them his possessions. Kai hoi men edoken pente talanta. And to one, on the one hand, he gave 5 talanta. Hoi de duo. But to one, he gave 2. To one, 2. Hoi de hen hekastoi. Kata turn idian dynamin. But to another, 1. To each according to his own ability. Kai apedermersen. And he left. Now this is interesting because people think today that talents are ability, and from this parable it has come into use in the English language that they say, oh, you've got a talent because, say, you were born with an amazing musical ability, maybe to play violin. But here, God gave them monies according to their ability, an amount of money according to their ability. So it would seem not to be abilities that he was giving, but rather something with which they must be responsible, a mission with which they must be responsible, and that is not too hard for them. So work could be work that they have to do. It could be knowledge that they have to share. Euteos poreutes, hota pente talanta labon, ergasato enautois, kai ekerde senalla pente. Immediately, having gone, the one having received the 5 talanta worked with them and gained 5 other. Hosautos, hota duo ekerdesen, alla duo. Likewise, the one having gained, or the one having received the 2 talanta, likewise the two, he gained 2 more, 2 other. Hodetot hen labon apelton, oryksen gön, kai ekrypsen, to argurion tu kyriu autu. But the one having received 1, having gone, he dug earth, and he hid the silver of his Lord. Meta de polyn chronon, but after much time, erketai hokurios ton tulon ekenon, kai synaire logon metauton. The Lord of those servants is coming, and he is gathering account from them. He is gathering account with them. Kai proselton, hotat pente talanta labon, prosönenken, alla pente talanta, legon kyrie, pente talanta moi paredokas, ide, alla pente talanta ekerdösa. And the one with the 5 talents, the 5 talents having received, approached. Having approached, he brought 5 other talanta, saying, Lord, thou delivered to me 5 talents. Behold, another 5 talanta I gained. Epö autoi, hokurios autu. His Lord is saying to him, Eu dule agatse, kai piste? Well done, good servant, faithful, good servant and faithful, good and faithful servant. Epi oliga pistos, over a few things thou wast being faithful. Epi polon se katasterso, over much I will set thee down. I will set thee down over much. Eselte estern karan tu kyriusu. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Proselton decai hota duo talanta. And also the 2 talents, having come, Eben said, Kyrie duo talanta moi paredokas. Lord, 2 talanta thou deliveredst to me. Ide alla duo talanta e kerdösa. Behold, 2 other talanta have I gained. Epö autoi, hokurios autu. His Lord was saying to him, Eu, well done, tule agate kai piste, good and faithful servant. Epi oliga pistos, over a few things thou wast being faithful. Epipollon se katasterso, over many things I shall set thee down. Eselte estern karan tu kyriusu. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Proselton dekai hoto hen talanton ele pos. But also the one talanta, the 1 talanton having received, having come, epen, he said, Kyrie, Kyrie, egnonse, Lord, I knew thee, hotis skleros anthropos, that thou art being a hard man. Teridzon hopu kesperas, reaping where thou sowest not, kai synagon hoten diescorpisas, and gathering from where thou scatteredst not, kai pobertes, and having feared, apelton, having gone away, Ecrypsa totalanton su enteigei. I hid thy talanton in the ground. Ide ekes doson. Behold, thou art having your thing, the thing that is yours. Apokrites de, hokurios autu epenautoi. But his Lord, having answered, having responded, said to him, Bonere, tule, kai ognere, evil and sluggish, slothful servant. Oides hoti teridzo hopu ukespera. Thou had known that I am reaping where I sowed not. Kai synago hoten diescorpisa. And I am gathering from where I scattered not. Edese un balen da arguriamu tois trapezitais. It was being necessary, therefore, thou to throw my silver to the tables, that is the bankers' tables. Kai elton ego ekomisamen anto emon syntokoi. And having come, I had received, it would have been mine with interest. Arate un apautu to talanton. Take ye therefore from him the talanton, kai tote toi ekonti ta teka talanta, and give ye to the one having the 10 talanta. Toi ga rekonti, for to the one having panti do setai. To everyone having, it shall be given. Kai periseu setai, and he shall abound. Tu de me ekontos, kai hot eke ar setai apau tu. But from the one not having, also what he is having shall be taken from him. Kai tona akreon tulon, and the worthless servant ekpalete es to skotos to exoteron. Cast out, throw out into the darkness, the outer darkness. Eke estai ho klautmos kai ho brugmos ton odonton. There shall be the weeping and the gnashing of the teeth. Hotan de eltei ho huios tu anthropu entei doxei au tu. But when the Son of the Man should come in his glory, kai pantes hoiangeloi metau tu, and all his angels or messengers with him. Tote katise epitronu doxa sautu. Then he shall sit upon a throne of glory, his throne of glory. Kai sunakte sontai embrostenautu, and they shall be gathered before him. Pantata etne, all the nations shall be gathered before him. Kai aporise autus apalelon, and he shall separate them from each other. Hosper hopoimen, agoridze tat probata apoton eripon. Just as the shepherd is separating the sheep from the goats. Geister seta men probata ek dexion autu, and he shall set the sheep on the one hand at his right. Ta de eripia exeuonumon, but the goats on the left, out of left, out of right, out of left. Tote ere ho basileus tois ek dexion autu. Then the king shall say to those out of his right, Deute hoi euloge menoi tu patrosmu. Be ye coming, the ones having been blessed of my Father. Glöronomösate, dön hötoi masmenen humin, basilean apot katabolös gosmu. Inherit ye the kingdom, having been prepared for you from the foundation of the cosmos, of the world. Epenasagar, for I hungered, kai edo katemoi pagen, and ye gave me to eat. Edipsasa, I thirsted. Kai epotissa teme, and ye irrigated me, ye gave me drink. Xenos, ermern, I was being a stranger. Kai synergagateme, and ye gathered me in. Ye led me together. Gymnos, kai peribaleteme, naked, and ye clothed me about. Erstenesa, kai episkepsasteme. I was weak, sick, and ye visited me. En pulakai ermen, kai ertate prosme. I was being in prison, and ye came to me. Tote apokrite sontai autoi hoidikaioi. Then the righteous ones shall answer him, Legontes, saying, Kyrie potesse edomen benonta, kai etrepsamen, dipsonta, kai epotisamen. When we when when did we see thee hungering and we fed, or thirsting and we gave drink? Potes potedesse edomen xenon, kai synergagomen, gymnon, kai periebalomen. And we when did we see thee, a stranger, and gather together, gather together, or naked and clothe about? Pote desse edomen astenunta en pulakai. But when did we see thee being weak or in prison? Gai ertomen prosse, and we came to thee. Gai apokrites ho basileo sere autois. And the king, having responded, shall say to them, Amen, lego humin. Amen, I am saying to you. Eposon epoiosate eheni tu ton adel ponmu ton elakiston emoi epoiosate. Amen, I am saying to you, upon as much as ye did to one of these, the brothers of me, the least, to me ye did it. Tote ere kai tois exeuonumon. Then he shall say also to those from the left, Poreueste apemu, be ye going from me, hoikate ramenoi, those having been cursed, esto pur to aionion, into the Ionic fire, to hertoi masmenon toi diaboloi, kai tois angelois autu, the one having been prepared for the slanderous adversary and for his messengers. Epenasagar, for I hungered, kai ukedo katemoi pagen, and ye gave me nothing, ye gave me not to eat. Kai edipsersa, and I thirsted, kai uke potisate me, and ye gave me not to drink. Xenos ermon, I was a stranger, kai usune gagete me, and ye did not gather me together. Gymnos kai uperibalete me, naked, and ye did not clothe me about. Asthenes kai en pulakai, weak and in prison, kai ukepeskepsas teme, and ye did not visit upon me. Tote apokrite sontai kai autoi. Then they shall respond, legontes, saying, Kyrie, Lord, potesse edomen penonta. When did we see thee hungering, dipsonta, or thirsting, xenon, or a stranger, gymnon, or naked, asthener, or weak, en pulaker, en pulaker, or in prison, kai udiaconus amensoi, and we did not serve to thee. Tote apokritus setai autois. Then he will respond to them, legon, saying, Amen, Amen, lego humin, Amen, I am saying to you, ephoson, ukepoia sate heni, tuton ton elakiston. Upon as much as ye did not to one of these, the least, ude emoi, epoia sate, neither to me ye did. Kai apeleuson tai hutoi eskolasin aionion, and these shall depart into Ionic punishment. Hoide dikaioi es zoen Ionion, but the righteous ones into Ionic life.